Greetings everyone, this is Godlike Gaming Crew with your host Bato323, and today's topic, SuperHypercube review for the PlayStation VR and PlayStation 4. Topic number 1, controls. To play this game, you'll need a DualShock 4 controller and a PlayStation VR headset. This is a VR headset only game, so sorry guys if you don't have a PlayStation VR. Don't spend your money on this game if you don't have one. This is just a fair warning, so no one accidentally spends money on a device that they can't play. The game loads into a simple tutorial as a means to quickly train you on the basic mechanics. To rotate the cubes up, press up on the D-pad or up on the left analog stick. To rotate the cubes down, press down on the D-pad or down on the left analog stick. To rotate the cubes left and right, push those button commands using your D-pad or left analog stick to rotate them appropriately. Lastly, to rotate the cubes clockwise or counterclockwise, use L1 and R1. The game has some special abilities you charge the faster you're able to solve each puzzle, or wall, as they call them. Press X to use the boost button to quickly pass the wall once you're confident you've moved the cubes correctly to pass through that wall. Once enough walls are passed, you'll charge your Hypercube meter located at the top right-hand corner of the screen. This Hypercube meter allows you to slow down time for a given amount of seconds. When this ability is used, the screen will turn black and white and slow down time, allowing you a greater window to solve that puzzle and pass through the wall. Once enough walls are passed, you can also charge a bomb button. This bomb button, when pressing circle, will allow you to shatter the walls in case another wall is a little too challenging and you'd like to simply pass through and wait for the next one instead. Topic number 2, gameplay. What makes this puzzle game so unique compared to, let's say, Bejeweled or even Tetris, is that you need to look around the cubes in front of you and see the background. The background is key as it provides you the shape you need to match with your cubes to solve the puzzle, or the wall. It's an interesting twist as it really reminds me of an old Milton Bradley game that used to come out in the early 90s. In that game, you had a timer and 25 pieces to match into the grooves, and if you failed to do so within the allotted time, the game would jolt and send pieces flying everywhere, including your face. In SuperHypercube, the same happens, only you do have a shot to redeem yourself if you're unable to solve the wall's puzzles and score enough points to earn another heart or life point. If not, the next failed puzzle while you attempt, you'll crash and all your cubes will collapse. You are greeted with the post-game results screen showing you your progress and an opportunity to solve that puzzle that defeated you. It is a nice post-game results screen because it does give you pretty much infinite amount of time to rotate your cubes in order to figure out how you could have solved that puzzle. The problem is, because each of those walls are a bit unique every time you play the game, it's going to get a little difficult for you to remember exactly how you needed to rotate those cubes in order to solve that puzzle. But it is kind of nice because it does give you kind of a nice quick little practice once your cubes get bigger and bigger, and that's where you were utterly defeated when you couldn't solve it the first time. Topic number 3, final thoughts. The game overall is great. With its unique retro visuals, much like an 80s arcade classic like Tron, it is a great game to play using the VR headset. Its unique gameplay and generally very simple but hard to master style of gameplay mechanics is what's going to keep me coming back. There also is a friends list and a globals ranking list that you can use to compare against your friends as you continuously try to max out your game points. It is nice that even when you lose and you've managed to surpass your scores, you are greeted with a best flashing little icon saying that, hey, you beat your personal best, which is great. The only little quirk I found in this list, though, is that when you look at your friends list, if you don't have friends who play the game, sure enough, you're going to be listed by yourself. And then when you look to the right, you see your global rankings list, and the game has decided to only show ranks 1 through 9. So while it will tell you where you are globally amongst the thousands of other players, it's only going to list the top 9 players of the entire pool of players who are playing the game. So it is kind of nice to see where you are on a global scale, but it's also kind of funny because it only lists the 9 players. You really have no idea how far low you are on that totem pole. But it is nice that it's there. Which also brings me to the final thoughts on this game, which are my minor issues with the game. And I only have two. The first issue, that there are no platinum trophies for the game. You have 6 bronzes, 4 silvers, and that includes 1 hidden silver amongst those 4, and 1 gold trophy. But again, there are no platinum, so that is a little bit of an issue that I have, which leads me to issue number 2. The game costs $29.99 on PlayStation Network. And this generally is okay because I know the developer is an indie developer. It's from Polygon, which is the same developer who worked on Fez. Again, this game is very unique and it is cool, but at $30, it is a little bit of a steep price point to pay for even a unique VR puzzle-only game. On top of that, it doesn't have, again, a platinum trophy. I don't understand why it doesn't have one. I've looked online for rules of why Sony would decide not to have a platinum trophy, and it seems that no one can figure it out. But it is, from what my understanding is, it is on the developer side to push Sony to give it a platinum or not. So it seems like Polygon took the easy way out and didn't include that platinum trophy, which I think if you get to level 8, that gets you to that gold trophy. And considering the global rankings only list 9 players in the hundreds of thousands of points you need to score, I think if you manage to get all the way through those levels, I think you deserve a platinum trophy. But again, that's just my opinion. Anyway, this has been Godlike Gaming and your host, Bato323, giving you the SuperHypercube review. If you did like this review, and even if you didn't like it, please hit the subscribe and like button. It doesn't hurt you. It definitely helps us, and it definitely helps you if you have that need to just click on things. Definitely go ahead and click that like and subscribe button. Go on, do it. Please just do it. Alright, I did my spiel. Hopefully I'll have another review for you guys soon enough. Maybe not for PlayStation VR, because those are the only 2 games I have at this point, but my goal is to eventually get Job Simulator, and once I purchase that game and played it, I'll definitely give you the review for that one as well. Again, this is Bato323 of Godlike Gaming Crew, signing out.